Hello, Grand Island, and welcome to a brand new Viking Vision newscast. We're counting down the days until the end of another school year. I'm Sienna.
And I'm Ella Ray. Happy to be with you today. It's Wednesday, May 28th, 2025, and it's the day 2 at Grand Island High School. Our May Viking Values students will be reviewed later, but first...
Students, do you want to be in student council for the 2025 to 2026 school year? You will have the chance to plan school-wide events, including Spirit Weeks, Homecoming, and Clash of the Vikings. If you are interested in running for student council, please complete the Google form Ms. Rustowitz emailed you by the end of the school day this Friday, May 30th. If you have any questions, please contact Ms. Rustowitz or Mrs. Bryceland.
Attention, girls tennis players. There will be a girls tennis interest meeting for the fall 2025 season this Thursday right after school with Coach Wegren in room 108. Hope to see you there.
Attention juniors. Couple news and notes for the class of 2026. First, this Friday is the last day to submit senior parking spot designs. Once your design is approved and you have paid $50, you can then pick out your parking spot for next school year.
Secondly, juniors, if you are looking to be more involved in your class for senior year, check out the Senior Officer Google Form application, complete it, and submit the form by this Friday.
Lastly, juniors, please submit your senior year t-shirt designs that we will wear for homecoming week next school year, as well as your senior hoodie design ideas. Email Ms. O'Rourke or Mrs. Spinelli with your ideas as soon as possible. We will vote on the shirt design during the last week of school.
Attention seniors, don't forget it's a busy weekend for you because the 2025 senior prom is this Saturday night, May 31st from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Foundry on Elmwood Avenue in Buffalo. Bring your photo ID, your ticket to enter the facility, and make sure to arrive no later than 7 p.m. The theme is a night of extravagance. Please direct any last-minute senior prom questions to class advisors, Ms. Gallagher in room 203 or Ms. Degatti in room 225.
Immediately after the senior prom, post-prom senior celebration begins at 10:30 p.m. right here at Grand Island High School. Seniors do not, I repeat, you do not need to attend the prom in order to go to the post-prom senior celebration. It is open for all members of the class of 2025.
Lots of amazing prizes and raffles can be won, plus tons of activities and games to play. And there's even a hypnotist. That sounds like a blast. And if you're still hungry, there's tons of food to munch on throughout the night. Seniors, you won't want to miss post-prom senior celebration beginning at 10:30 p.m. this Saturday night, May 31st into Sunday morning, June 1st, right here at GIHS.
Our friends in the Life Skills room have the perfect idea to quench your thirst as Yummy Tummy wraps up their school year of treats. Here's Viking Vision reporters Kelly, Jameson, and Miss Simpson with the details.
Yummy Tummy is having a lemonade sale for the end of the year. See my email to place your order. Lemonade will be delivered on Friday, June 6th.
And how much is the lemonade, Jameson? How many dollars?
$2.
$2. And we have 2 flavors. We have
Original
and
strawberry
lemonade. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Lemonade will be perfect right now, especially in this hot studio.
Right? I wish it was next week already. For members of Viking Vision News, which includes us, some important dates coming up that we hope for full attendance. First, for our senior members of Viking Vision, Shay, Lindsay, and Hayden, your final newscast taping will be Tuesday, June 10th, right after school in room 108.
For all the members of our Viking Vision News team, our end of the year pizza party will be on Thursday, June 12th, right after school in room 108. Please let Mr. Gordon know if you can attend.
Locker cleanout dates begin Monday, June 9th and continue Tuesday, June 10th and Thursday, June 12th. Students should remove all personal belongings from their lockers, including their PE lockers. Place unwanted items either in the recycle bins and garbage cans that will be placed in the hallways.
Students may clean up their lockers during the following times: before school, after school, during passing time between class periods, during study halls if given permission from teacher, and must remain quiet. Students should not leave their regular class periods to clean up their lockers.
Lockers must be emptied by the end of the day on Friday, June 13th, the last day of high school classes. Please note, any items left in your lockers after June 13th will be discarded.
Good luck to our Grand Island Vikings boys varsity lacrosse team as they take on the Hamburg Bulldogs in the Section 6 Class C championship match beginning at 5 p.m. Thursday at an all-high stadium in Buffalo. This is a battle of the top two teams in Class C as the top seeding Vikings split their regular season series with the Bulldogs earlier in the spring. Let's get that title, GI.
Congratulations to our Viking Values Students of the Month for May. Camila Acquisto, selected by the Art Department. Kyle Kowachowski, selected by the English Department. Brody Manzella, selected by the Math Department. Sienna Len, selected by the Music Department. Addison Lewis, selected by the Social Studies Department.
Andrew Birch, selected by the PA Department. Sophia Kwiatkowski, selected by the Science Department. Landon Tyrell, selected by the Technology Department. Jackson Montana, selected by the Business Department. And Santino Favorite, selected by the World Language Department. Great job.
Not to be forgotten were the results from last week's budget vote and trustee election for the 2025-2026 school year. Grand Island voters approved the budget for next school year by a 558 yes to 387 no vote under Proposition Number 1.
GI voters also approved the purchase of buses and service vehicles under Proposition Number 2 by a 573 yes to a 370 no margin. Voted as in trustees to the Grand Island Schools Board of Education, where incumbent Jay Grover was 736 votes and Beth Krevlin was 734 votes. Congratulations. They begin their 3-year terms once the school year officially begins on July 1st.
And we also want to give a shout out to our Grand Island High School Concert Choir, as last week we earned a Level 6 Gold with Distinction rating at the NISMA Majors Festival. This prestigious honor represents the highest level of difficulty in the NISMA performance categories, and Gold with Distinction is only awarded to ensembles that demonstrate exceptional musicality, technical precision, and artistic expression across all evaluated pieces, with no significant deductions.
Please join us in celebrating this remarkable accomplishment and in congratulating our concert choir students and director, Ms. Murnitz, on this well-earned recognition. You've made Grand Island proud.
And speaking of our amazing vocalists, please come on out tonight to the Grand Island Theater for an incredible evening of songs and celebration at the GIHS Spring Choral Concert, beginning at 7:30 p.m.
All of our choral groups will be performing throughout the evening. Plus, our senior class of 2025 singers will be honored during what's expected to be an emotional and beautiful evening for them in the final concert under the direction of Miss Jennifer Murnitz, who is retiring this year.
We are going to miss her and our seniors so much as they graduate next month. Again, the concert begins tonight at 7:30 p.m. in the Grand Viking Theater.
Well, that concludes our midweek edition of Viking Vision News. We thank you for joining us and watching.
Have a great day.
Bye.